Good morning, Green Spring. Today is Monday, February 3rd. I'm Elke Martin, your host, and my first guest is Jason Healey. You all know him because he roams around the dining rooms, and that's because he is our dining director. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, good. What do you have to tell us about dining? Anything new?
Yes, we got some new things happening in February. One of the things which isn't new, but a reminder, especially if you're a newer resident. I think our staff does a really good job, but just like anyone, we can all make mistakes. So sometimes I know there are billing issues with your meal plan. So one of the things I always recommend for individuals to do, if you're seeing that there's a charge or something on your bill or that you utilized that you did not, please go to that dining venue first and talk with them.
I see.
What we hate is when someone comes all the way to dining's administration's office and we don't have the capability of changing it, and then there's going back to the restaurant. We're trying to save steps. So really go to that platform first. For any reason, if you have a challenge with that restaurant, which I haven't had in the past, but if you did, then dining administration would kind of help out. But I just really am always sad when someone, you can tell, walked all the way across campus and then they have realized they walked past the place they actually needed to be. If you have a problem with the bill from a particular restaurant, talk to that restaurant. And if you don't want to go face-to-face, obviously just call. Okay. All the different numbers are posted and you can just call too. So with February, we just had our Super Bowl specials last night, which went over very well. And if you're Kansas City Chiefs fans, congratulations.
Yes.
And then the next thing that we have going on in dining services, this upcoming Thursday, from 10 to 11 in the Woodland Skies restaurant, we're going to have their quarterly town hall meeting. So it's a good place to hear new things that will be coming out. Also, too, if you have any questions or answers, a Q&A session as well. So it's time for the management team to hear from their residents. And it's a good time. There's cookies usually and things of that nature.
So is that mainly for people who go and eat at Woodland Skies?
So yeah, obviously it's open to anyone on the community. What we typically see is regulars are the ones who typically go to these meetings. Yeah. But if you're just interested in hearing, it's a great meeting to come to. We typically, we don't have anything from a construction standpoint or anything that's going to really impede operations. So what we'll end up talking a lot about is, what specials will be coming up. What kind of vision we have, kind of the menu and design, and then we'll be getting feedback from residents on that.
And that is where?
It's in the restaurant itself.
Oh, really? Because normally, did you say 10 to 11?
10 to 11.
Yeah,
so
then that's normally when the restaurant is clean, right, and prepared for lunch.
So we kind of, it's tight, but it's the best location for us. So we do it in there. Okay. The following Monday, we have a My Nutrition class that's going to be from 2 to 3 o'clock at Village Square Theater. So please call Dining Administration to sign up for that if you're interested in taking it. It's a great class. Michael and our dietitians work on it together, and they really kind of show you all of the advantages and everything you can do with My Nutrition. So it's a very informative class. We hope, one, people are utilizing the tool, and then two, it's a great way to help you navigate it and learn. If you have any questions about that, I would call Dining Administration. Nahid or Michael could talk you through it.
If it so happens that I decide last minute, can I still go? Or if I haven't registered, that's it? You
should be okay. The fact that this one is in the theater where we have more seating, sometimes we do it more in a classroom setting, which limits it. But I would love it, but I doubt every seat in the theater would be full. So I would swing by.
Yeah, that would be a first.
We have the monthly birthday cakes on February 12th in all of our dining venues. So also, too, in our stores for Thursday, February 13th and Friday, February 14th, we have the Valentine's Day roses for sale. We have some other items too, but if you want to buy someone some roses, they're in the store for residents' convenience. We will have Valentine's Day, which is we suspend our normal menu, and we have just a specialty menu that night. So all the dining rooms that week will have their menus posted, so you can see what they'll be running for Valentine's Day. And we, do the linen and the flowers and do everything very nice. So check around, see who has a menu that's your fancy. We do take normal reservations that day.
Okay.
So, lobby treat.
And normal, you can use your meals a day for guests thing?
Let me,
how that's
typically,
always
typically that's additional.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so anytime that we suspend and we have these specialty menus, you can obviously use your flex meal as a resident, but if you're having a guest come in, it would be the additional charge.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's worth checking in advance.
It's worth checking in advance. So we're doing our lobby treats in recognition of Black History Month. Will be on Tuesday, February 18th, and we're actually going to be celebrating George Washington Carver, amazing inventor, but he also did a lot of his products with food. So we will have some items with peanuts in it. We will also, for those who have allergies to peanuts, have some items with sweet potatoes in it.
Ooh.
So those will be out there as well. And then Tuesday, February 25th, is we're celebrating Fat Tuesday with Mardi Gras. So we'll have our normal menus that day, but in addition to that, we'll have Mardi Gras specials. So
What's a Mardi Gras special?
So items like jambalaya, egg
Mm-hmm.
touffee, really kind of more of that New Orleans theme, gumbo, probably have king cake and things like that nature. So we give that kind of freedom to our chefs to create, but kind of in the spirit and theme of Mardi Gras. So those are kind of the overall events that we have going on.
That's quite a bit for a short month.
It's a short month. We pack
this year
a lot
it's not
in.
such a short month. We have an extra day.
We do. One of the other things is Dining Services has partnered with the Diversity and Inclusion Committee here on campus. And one, if residents aren't aware of it, the Diversity and Inclusion Committee is a committee made up of staff members, but also residents. So if you're a resident and you're interested in this, please reach out to Naheed. She's one of the co-chairs. She's in dining administration. Michelle is also the general manager of Woodland Skies, one of the co-chairs. I always recommend Naheed just because she has more of the desk job, so you're more likely to get her to answer the phone. But we have partnered with this group, and one of the things that we'll be doing is one of our specials every week in February will be a signature dish or something to celebrate a Black chef that is either done something amazing in the culinary field outside, but also too we have some amazing culinarians as well. So like I know Jefferson's special this week celebrates Mama, the chef there.
Yes.
And one of the things that we're really excited about is to be able to celebrate them. So you'll be able to see her bio and kind of her background.
What a great idea.
And we're doing that in collaboration in all of our dining areas. So look out at host stands and what items are out there. So we wanted to do something to celebrate the whole month, and I thought it was really great to with diversity and inclusion, one of the things that we talk a lot about is representation. And this is really powerful for us because for the longest time, you really didn't see people of color in that culinary field in a public setting. And they've always been there, and it's always been a very diverse field, and so many great different styles of cooking and food has come out of all of our nations and all of our countries, and really we're at that point from a culinary standpoint of really merging them together. But we want to really kind of celebrate some of the trailblazers who got us to where we're at, and some of the people now who are taking it to that next level, as well as our own chefs on campus who, bring some of this. So a lot of these dishes aren't, a lot of them are family recipes or things that they kind of grew up on, which I find amazing. So really be on the lookout for that.
And it's great, I think, also to put them in the limelight because oftentimes they work in the background, and they don't get the glory, but they do a lot of the work.
That's absolutely true, and that's kind of piggybacking off that. That's why we really do our Culinarians Day in the summer, and we really celebrate our culinary staff. So any time or any opportunity we can to kind of highlight and celebrate all the hard work they do, we really try.
And another thing that I had heard about that you're doing from dining this month, and I heard about it because I'm on one of the movie selection committees,
Yes.
is that you're showing and you combine, I think, dining and movie around Valentine's, right?
So yeah,
You
so
talk about
we're
that?
doing dinner and a movie. It's the day before Valentine's Day. It's on the 13th, and with that, you know, we do different things in dining, and when we have these events, we're always asking residents, well, what do you want? What do you want to see? And, you know, at one of our last chef dinners, a resident mentioned, you know, I really just like doing what I used to do before I moved here, but I love being here, but there's certain things I miss from when I had my own home. So I asked her, I said, what were some of the things you miss? She said, well, I used to love to go out and do dinner and a movie with my husband, but neither of us really drive anymore at night, and it's just not, it's kind of a hassle, and, you know, especially this time of year, the cold, I don't want to go out and do it. So I kind of said, well, what if we had kind of a nice meal, something a little bit different, and we had it in a different space and came and ate and watched a movie, and she said that would be fantastic. And so we kind of did dinner and movie, and so far we've had good traction, a good amount of people.
Oh, you've done it before?
Well,
It's the first time that I've heard
from
it.
from a reservation standpoint.
Oh,
we've
I
had
see.
we've
Yes.
had a good number of people call.
Oh, good.
And so we're still taking those reservations. So let us know if you're interested in that. Call Dining Administration. The cutoff, I believe, is very soon, though. I don't have the exact time, but
And it is on Thursday the 13th in Hunter's Crossing, right?
Yes.
And what time does it start?
dinner, I believe, starts at 5:30, and then the movie itself is at
Afterwards.
6:30.
Yeah. Yeah, so if that's of interest, call.
And then I think also, too, let us know things that you would like to see out of the dining program that are outside of the normal dining. You know, we had one resident, I don't know, do we have enough residents who want to do like specialty meals or appetizers or fondue or something like that and have a game night? You know, have tables set up with Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit, Sudoku, whatever. Those are things we're always looking for. So how can we add more to our program and give our residents that variety that they look for?
Great. What a great way to end our little time together here. Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you.
Great suggestions. So people, if you have ideas, let them know. You know, we can't sit and complain that dining isn't good enough if we don't tell them what we want.